Okay. I wish I was, but no.
If they're fluent in English or another language.
Mr. Vallone, have you ever approved a member item that you later regretted?
No.
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 Perfect record on member items. Interesting. Will you endorse a candidate for mayor before the primary, Mr. Avella?
Possible.
We're looking for yes now. Possible, he's thinking about it.
I don't know.
Possibly, I don't know.
Possibly, you don't know. Okay, here's one. It's got to be a yes or no. Have you ridden a city bike?
No.
I have my own.
That's a no.
No, I have my own.
Well, would you use discretionary funds from your office to support permanent ferry service to the Rockaways, Mr. Vallone?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
These are too easy.
Here's a tougher one. Have you sought Mike Bloomberg's endorsement?
Absolutely not.
Okay, that was easy in your case.
You're joking? No.
No, I have not.
Have not, so the mayor's support. Do you support tax breaks for film and TV production in New York City?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Should the NYPD be told to reduce or change its surveillance of the city's Muslim community, Mr. Vallone?
Tell it to reduce or change? You can't answer that question yes or no. There are changes that can be made, but the NYPD knows what it's doing.
Okay, that sounds like a no.
Yes.
Yeah, I think serious issues have come up, yes.
Mr. Avella, Android, iPhone, or BlackBerry?
Neither.
None of the above.
iPhone.
iPhone.
Definitely not BlackBerry, iPhone. I had BlackBerry, got rid of it.
Another easy one. Melinda KATZ, have you been to a Mets game this season?
No.
Mr. Vallone?
Yes. I'm a big Mets fan, but I haven't been to a game.
Oh, shame on you.
I know.
And Mr. Vallone, do you support the city's 5-borough taxi plan?
5-borough taxi plan?
The ability to hail cabs outside of the city, outside of Manhattan.
It's complicated, but yes.
You need private cars.
No.
The new green ones. The new street hail taxis.
No.
Not a supporter. Okay. We also offer to allow each of you to ask one of your colleagues a question, and we'll start with you, Melinda KATZ.
Councilman Vallone.
Hey, what a surprise.
You petitioned for the Conservative Party to get on the ballot for Borough President. You actually got the 2011 Man of the Year award from the Conservative Party. As you know, the Conservative Party is against the sweeping gun reform in the state of New York and has anti-choice views and different views on immigration. So I'm wondering whether you think that that's partly the reason that you really haven't gotten support from a lot of elected officials or the communities they represent.
Oh, I've gotten a lot of support from the communities. I haven't got support from elected officials because you're the county candidate, you're the machine candidate, I'm the independent candidate, so the elected officials go with the machine. But thank you for pointing out the fact that a lot of people from all different backgrounds like to support me. Yes, the Conservative Party would like to support me because we agree on certain things, not all things. We agree on a strong police presence. We agree on less taxes. We agree on staying the heck away from our small business and stop the fines and stop the harassments of our small businesses. We agree on smaller government, more efficient government, but I don't agree with every position they have. I'll take support from almost anyone, and it doesn't mean I support every position they have, but I'm continuing to reach out to people on all sides. I'm very liberal when it comes to the environment. I shut down the Charles Paletti plant, which was the dirtiest polluter in the state. I'm an animal rights guy. We passed my anti-animal tethering law. We're working on my animal abuse law. But again, I'm the independent voice. I'm getting a lot of support from the community, but you can have the support from the machine.
Thank you. You can ask a question, Mr. Avella.
I'm actually going to pass. I'm going to be the first one to pass.
Okay. And then you can ask a question of one of your colleagues, Mr. Vallone.
Well, viewers tuned in, so I might as well ask Mr. Avella. You said a few times, even tonight, that we have to listen to the person on the street. But you spent your career ignoring the people on the street. You've run for every office that's opened up. You have voted in favor of Sonny Carson Way, naming a street after a vicious racist who said, I'm anti-white, and who protested in front of Korean grocers saying, don't buy from people who don't look like us. I led the fight against that. You voted for that. You oppose stop and frisk. Oppose it completely. Say we have to end it, not reform it. End it. the people you represent don't want to end
So let's
stop
make a
and frisk.
suggestion.
Well, the last thing you did was you supported. You supported a massage parlor which was operated by an owner of a seedy hotel which is known for prostitution, over the objections of your community board, over the objections of the borough president's office, and you took $2,000 to do that. Now, the people of Queens want to know, are you going to continue to ignore them? Are you going to continue to fight for this massage parlor, even though it's run by the owner of a hotel like this? And are you going to...
I think he gets it.
Well, yeah, I get it. Well, first of all, I think you just insulted the Korean community, because the person who owns that, as soon as that issue came up, and I'm sure the viewers don't have any idea what you're talking about, but as soon as that issue came up, I called the district attorney's office and I said, was the owner of this establishment in any way involved? And they said, no. He's an honest Korean businessman who you just defamed. And you should be ashamed of themselves. And you know, the interesting thing, wait a second, you asked the question, let me finish. I find it fascinating that you bring up Sonny Carson, you bring up Stop and Frisk, but you didn't bring it up in front of the African-American community.
I absolutely do.
No, you didn't bring it up there.
I have the same exact position in front of the South and Southern Queens.
Can I finish?
Complete your answer.
Don't lie to people.
First of all, no, that's the truth. You didn't bring it up. In fact, when you were asked the question about Stop and Frisk, you refused to answer, and you said to the people in an African-American community, go to my website. Everything's on my website.
That's
and
an absolute lie. It's an absolute lie.
Well, I think we can talk to the people
about that. The community said we need to end Stop and Frisk in order to get applause.
But I say that
we should continue to reform it.
You asked the question. Can I finish?
I can't let you lie. Sorry.
Stop bullying. Stop bullying.
Stop lying.
I've actually said from the very beginning I'm against Stop and Frisk. I think it's horrendous that in 1 year alone, over 700,000 New Yorkers were stopped on their way home from work, on their way to school. I don't want to handcuff the police, and I think what we need to do is have real community policing. And that has to be a conversation with all the people, especially people of color and minority communities, who feel they're under attack by the police department. We need to develop a relationship, but we have to start by ending Stop and Frisk.
Okay, we're going to take another break. We're going to have much more of our Queensborough President debate in just a moment. And if you'd like to make a comment about what you see, you can do that by calling 212-379-3440. You can leave a message 24 hours a day. You can also send us an email at roadtocityhall@ny1.com.